This is a very significant political conundrum that we're in right now. Apparently, China has issued sanctions against American politicians. The press is reporting that it is in response, a sort of retaliatory measure concerning Treasury actions on Friday. I've not read the original Treasury notice. You know, a lot of times when media reports something and then you read the actual first person account, the actual primary source, it's different. But they had already put sanctions on a number of members of Senate, including ones I had been trying to contact for years and just decided not to get back to me. Including ones I had contacted for years that were in a position to actually prevent the escalation of acts that now China's being blamed for, right? Okay, there's that. But there's also this understanding that right now the United States has a tariff schedule with China and has for several years. And that in less than a month, China is implementing another phase in regards to this tariff scheduling. And presumably, we were supposed to honor these sanctions against Russia for several years under Barack Obama, and there was nothing close to this kind of clamor about how there may or may not be some sort of foul play or political opportunism involved in that regard. The president has been going through this ceremony of long term, formal, but clandestine courtship of Putin specifically for going on 2 years now. Nobody said anything about that. So I'm in a difficult situation because I already know that via an American banking institution, acts of international financing of terrorism have occurred using Hong Kong as a portal. So when China took the measures it did in regards to Hong Kong at the time it meant one thing. But nobody in the United States wanted to address it on that level. And so those acts of terrorism continued to proliferate. Now they're trying to sanction members of the American political establishment as a response to the Americans sanctioning members of the Hong Kong political establishment. I see. Am I supposed to acknowledge China's sanctions and or the sanctions of the United States? I'm very confused. Who is doing what right now? Because here's the problem with China. China did not pull their safeguard. And the big problem with this whole thing is that their safeguard is actively conspiring with acts of treason against his own country and not in the interest of China. Dot, dot, dot.